In a world where chaos and uncertainty often feel like our constant companions, what if you could find a path that leads to unwavering peace and resilience? Imagine navigating life's challenges with a sense of calm that nothing can shake. This is not just a dream, but a reality explored by an ancient philosophy known as Stoicism. At the heart of this philosophy stands Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher whose teachings have transcended time, offering wisdom as relevant today as it was 2,000 years ago. His insights provide a blueprint on how to remain unaffected by the external storms that life throws our way. In this video, we will unveil 20 transformative Stoic principles that hold the power to shift your perspective and fortify your inner peace. You'll discover how these age-old teachings can be wielded as a shield against the unpredictability of life. Stay with us as we delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, equipping you with the tools to build a life of tranquility and strength, no matter what challenges you encounter. The first principle, the art of control, is at the very heart of Epictetus' philosophy and lays the groundwork for all that follows. Imagine a life where you no longer waste energy on things beyond your control. Epictetus teaches us that the key to this freedom is understanding the boundary between what we can change and what we cannot. Think about the weather. No amount of frustration can alter a rainy day, yet our attitude toward the rain is entirely within our control. This concept isn't just about avoidance of futile efforts. It's about liberating ourselves from the emotional chains that bind us to external circumstances. By focusing solely on what we can control, we free ourselves from the agony of trying to manage the unmanageable. This principle empowers us to invest our energy where it truly counts, in shaping our own responses and actions. The transformative impact is profound, offering personal freedom that allows us to navigate life with a calm and collected demeanor. Recognizing this dichotomy leads to a release from unnecessary anxiety, granting us the serenity to face life's unpredictable nature with grace and composure. This deliberate focus on our internal world enriches our external experiences, helping us build a resilient mindset ready to face any storm. As we journey through these Stoic principles, remember that mastering the art of control is the first step toward unlocking a truly unshakable peace. The first step in embracing serenity is to channel our focus exclusively toward what we can change. This isn't merely a passive acceptance of fate, but an active engagement with elements within our grasp. Consider the story of Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor who found peace amid unimaginable suffering. Frankl realized that while he could not control his environment, he retained the freedom to choose his response and his perspective on his circumstances. This profound insight not only preserved his mental well-being, but also allowed him to transform his experience into enduring wisdom, culminating in his influential work, Man's Search for Meaning. Similarly, in modern times, we can look to figures like Malala Yousafzai, who, when faced with unimaginable adversity, chose to focus on her advocacy for education. She couldn't control the violence around her, but she harnessed her response and turned it into action that inspired a global movement. These examples illuminate the power we hold even in the face of overwhelming external forces. By shifting our attention to our attitudes and actions, we cultivate an inner calm and strength that external circumstances cannot disturb. This practice of serenity transforms our lives, making us resilient and unshakable regardless of what we face. As we continue our exploration of Stoic principles, let us carry forward the understanding that true serenity is found not in altering the world around us, but in mastering the world within us. Accepting reality is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy that empowers us to meet life head-on without unnecessary struggle. Picture life as a flowing river. Trying to resist its current only exhausts us and pulls us deeper into turmoil. Instead, Stoicism teaches us the art of moving harmoniously with life's natural flow. By embracing what is rather than what we wish it to be, we shift from a mindset of resistance to one of acceptance. This doesn't mean resignation or passive submission to life's challenges. Rather, it invites us to understand and work with reality, not against it. Consider the serenity that comes with knowing that each moment, no matter how challenging, is a chance to grow and learn. Life will present us with situations beyond our control, and fighting them only frustrates us. However, when we accept these situations, we free our minds to focus on constructive responses. Finding peace in acceptance can be achieved by reframing our perspectives, seeing obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than hindrances. This practice invites us to embrace change with open arms and a curious mind. By nurturing a mindset of acceptance, we elevate our ability to remain calm and composed regardless of life's unpredictability. As we internalize this principle, we cultivate an inner strength that allows us to meet each day with openness and confidence. In doing so, we not only align ourselves with the natural course of life, but also enjoy a profound peace that comes from working in harmony with the world rather than resisting it. The key to letting go of resistance lies in understanding that our struggles often stem from clinging to how we believe things should be, rather than accepting them as they are. Imagine holding onto a rope in a tug of war against reality. The tighter we grip, the more tension we create, pulling ourselves deeper into discomfort. But what happens if we release our grip? We free ourselves from this self-imposed strain, allowing us to move forward with ease. To practice acceptance, start by acknowledging that resistance often arises from our expectations. Try a simple exercise. When you feel resistance, pause and take a deep breath. Observe the thoughts and emotions without judgment. Ask yourself, what if I allowed things to be? By doing this, we gently guide ourselves toward acceptance. Another technique involves reframing our perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as threats, view them as opportunities for learning and growth. This shift in mindset can gradually dissolve resistance, replacing it with a sense of openness. Journaling is another powerful tool. Each evening, reflect on moments of resistance during the day and explore what triggers these feelings. Over time, this practice uncovers patterns and provides clarity, making it easier to embrace change. Meditation also cultivates acceptance by anchoring us in the present moment, helping to quiet the mind's chatter and reduce the hold of resistance. As we integrate these techniques into our daily lives, we begin to experience a profound inner peace. By letting go of the need to fight reality, we welcome a freedom that allows us to engage with life as it is with compassion and wisdom. This practice empowers us to adapt gracefully and thrive amid the natural ebb and flow of existence, enabling us to truly live in harmony with the world around us. The power of perception is a foundational principle in Stoicism that profoundly influences our experience of the world. Our perceptions are like the lenses through which we view life, and they have the potential to color our reality in powerful ways. Epictetus emphasized that while we often cannot control external events, we have ultimate authority over how we interpret them. Imagine encountering a sudden storm while on a journey. To one person, it may seem like a disastrous interruption, while to another, it is a refreshing break from the heat. This divergence arises not from the storm itself, but from the perception of it. Understanding this can liberate us from being prisoners of circumstance. This principle of mental framing allows us to redefine our experiences, giving us the agency to extract meaning and purpose even from adversity. Consider other areas of life, such as feedback at work. Criticism can either be perceived as a personal attack or as invaluable guidance for growth. The choice of perception shapes our ability to grow and succeed. By recognizing that our thoughts and judgments determine our reality, we can shift from feeling like victims to becoming architects of our own experiences. This shift is not about denial, but about transforming how we engage with the world. Practicing positive perception involves challenging negative thought patterns and reframing them with curiosity and openness. This creates a mental landscape where we can navigate challenges with resilience and grace. As we harness the power of perception, we develop an unshakable confidence, knowing that while we may not control what happens, we control how we view it. In doing so, we turn every life experience into a step forward on our journey of self-mastery. A key principle of Stoic thought is focusing on virtue, which stands at the core of leading a meaningful and resilient life. Virtue in Stoicism refers to the highest moral standard, encompassing values like wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These ideals serve as a guiding compass, empowering us to navigate life's complexity with integrity and clarity. By adhering to virtue, we create a firm foundation that bolsters our resilience, enabling us to stand strong amid adversity. Picture life as a vast sea, sometimes calm, sometimes stormy. Virtue acts as the anchor, keeping us grounded and balanced no matter the tide. When we prioritize virtue, we train our minds to respond to challenges not with impulsiveness but with thoughtfulness and moral integrity. This conscious effort to align our actions with these virtues fortifies our inner strength, allowing us to endure hardship without losing sight of our values. Consider the virtue of courage. It fuels our ability to face fears and uncertainties, transforming potential obstacles into opportunities for growth. Justice, on the other hand, keeps us fair and empathetic, maintaining harmony in our relationships and communities. At its essence, focusing on virtue is about embodying values that resonate not just with our individual selves but with the greater good. As we cultivate these virtues in daily life, we nurture a resilient spirit that not only withstands the storms but thrives because of them. This focus on virtue enriches our experience, fostering an enduring sense of peace and satisfaction. As we embrace these Stoic teachings, we learn that the true measure of our character lies not in the circumstances we face, but in the virtues we uphold. Cultivating inner virtue is not just a philosophical ideal, but a practical journey we can embark on every single day. Let's explore some ways to nurture these virtues in our daily lives, starting with courage. Imagine each day as an opportunity to step outside your comfort zone, whether it be engaging in a challenging conversation or trying something new that feels a bit daunting. It's in these moments that courage is born and strengthened. Now consider wisdom. One powerful way to cultivate wisdom is through active listening. When we truly listen, we open ourselves to new perspectives and insights, enriching our understanding of the world and ourselves. Each day presents countless chances to practice this by being fully present in conversations, asking questions, and reflecting on what we learn. Justice, another cornerstone of virtue, thrives in our everyday interactions. Simple acts like standing up for someone, offering a fair assessment, or treating others with kindness and respect help build a just mindset. It's about recognizing that each of our actions ripples out into the world and choosing to act with integrity and fairness. To ensure these virtues become a part of who we are, consistency is key. Create daily rituals that remind you of your commitment to these ideals. Perhaps start your morning by setting an intention to act with courage, wisdom, and justice throughout the day. End your day with a moment of reflection, considering how these virtues manifested in your actions and how they can guide you tomorrow. This continuous practice not only fortifies our character but brings us closer to leading a life aligned with Stoic principles. Through dedication and mindful action, we weave these virtues into the fabric of our lives, empowering us to face challenges with resilience and grace. As we nurture these inner virtues, we unlock not just personal fulfillment but a profound connection with the world, allowing us to contribute positively to the broader community. The principle of impermanence teaches us that all things, whether they are moments of joy or sorrow, are temporary. Imagine holding a handful of sand. No matter how tightly you grip, the grains will eventually slip through your fingers. This is much like the experiences in our lives. The understanding that nothing is permanent frees us from the burden of clinging and the anxiety that comes with it. By recognizing this, we can learn to savor the present without fear of loss. Epictetus reminds us that life is a series of ebbs and flows, where both good and bad moments will pass, leaving behind lessons and growth. This realization allows us to detach from the outcome of events, fully immersing ourselves in the now, where true life unfolds. Embracing the impermanence of things encourages us to appreciate the beauty of transient moments and let go of attachments that hold us back. Remember, just as the seasons change, so too do the circumstances of our lives. By accepting impermanence, we become adaptable, finding strength in the knowledge that we can weather any storm life presents. This practice imbues us with a serene resilience, untangling us from the chains of anxiety and granting us the freedom to live more fully and authentically. Mindfulness and presence form the heart of Stoic philosophy, teaching us to embrace the current moment with full awareness. Imagine life as a book where each page represents a now. By fully engaging with the present, we prevent our minds from wandering to past regrets or future anxieties. Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we are doing right now, as this is where true control lies. One practical way to cultivate mindfulness is to begin your day with a brief meditation. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. As you do this, pay attention to the rhythm of your breathing. This simple exercise grounds you and sets a calm tone for the day. Throughout your day, practice being fully present by intentionally observing your surroundings without judgment. Notice the colors around you, the sounds you hear, and even the sensation of air on your skin. This practice connects you to the world, heightening your awareness and appreciation for each moment. Incorporating mindfulness into daily routines can also be achieved through mindful eating. Instead of rushing through meals, take time to savor each bite. Notice the textures and flavors, appreciating the nourishment provided. This not only enhances your eating experience, but also brings a sense of gratitude. Another technique is to engage in a mindful walk. As you walk, focus on the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the movement of your body, and the sights and sounds that accompany you. This practice quiets a busy mind and brings peace and clarity. By integrating these mindfulness practices into everyday life, we align with Stoic teachings that emphasize the power of presence. This awareness not only enriches our experiences, but also builds a resilient mindset, enabling us to face life's challenges with a calm and steady heart. As we embrace mindfulness, we discover the profound impact of living each moment with intention, cultivating a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. Daily mindfulness practices offer practical ways to weave the philosophy of Stoicism into the fabric of our everyday lives, enhancing our resilience and grounding us in each moment. Begin with a simple exercise that can be done anywhere: mindful breathing. Set aside a few moments each day to focus solely on your breath. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and take long, slow inhales followed by gentle, deliberate exhales. With each breath, feel the tension release from your body, allowing your mind to become still and present. This practice not only centers you but also serves as a reliable anchor in times of stress. Another technique is the practice of gratitude. At the start or end of each day, take a moment to reflect on 3 things you are grateful for. It could be as simple as a warm cup of coffee or the kindness of a friend. Writing these down in a journal is even more impactful, as it helps solidify positive reflections and builds a resilient mindset. Grounding exercises also play a vital role in mindfulness. When you feel overwhelmed, pause and notice 5 things you can see, 4 you can feel, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. This technique instantly pulls you into the present moment, reducing anxiety and bringing clarity. A mindful body scan is another beneficial practice. Lay comfortably and slowly bring your attention to each part of your body, starting from your toes and working your way up to your head. Notice any areas of tension, acknowledging them without judgment and allowing them to release. This practice enhances bodily awareness and promotes relaxation. Lastly, consider engaging in a mindful hobby such as drawing, gardening, or even knitting. Allow yourself to become fully absorbed in the activity, appreciating each detail without distraction. These simple yet profound practices cultivate a mindful way of living, aligning closely with Stoic principles by fostering presence and mental clarity. Over time, integrating daily mindfulness into your routine not only enhances resilience but also enriches your overall experience of life, allowing you to face challenges with calmness and composure. The principle of voluntary discomfort is a powerful Stoic practice that teaches us the value of stepping outside our comfort zones to cultivate mental toughness and gratitude. Imagine deliberately choosing to face small challenges or discomforts, not as a form of punishment, but as a means of strengthening your mind and spirit. By experiencing discomfort intentionally, we become more resilient in the face of life's inevitable hardships. This practice helps us to develop an appreciation for what we often take for granted. Consider something as simple as taking a cold shower. While it might be uncomfortable, it trains your mind to endure and adapt, enhancing your ability to handle stress and unexpected situations. Similarly, fasting from luxuries or conveniences occasionally reminds us of their true value, heightening our sense of gratitude for them in our daily lives. The Stoics believed that by exposing ourselves to voluntary discomfort, we prepare ourselves for life's unpredictability, making us less likely to be overwhelmed when faced with genuine adversity. It's like building a mental muscle that becomes stronger with each deliberate challenge we embrace. Over time, this practice not only fortifies our spirit, but also instills a profound sense of gratitude for the comfort and abundance we often overlook. Through voluntary discomfort, we grow into more resilient, appreciative individuals, fully equipped to navigate the ebbs and flows of life with grace. Embracing this Stoic principle allows us to harness the potential of discomfort as a tool for personal growth, leading to a more robust and fulfilling life. The Stoic dichotomy of control forms a fundamental aspect of Epictetus' teachings, offering a clear distinction between what is within our control and what is not. In our modern world, where we often feel overwhelmed by the sheer volume of stimuli and expectations, understanding this principle brings immense clarity and peace. Imagine navigating a busy city with elements such as traffic and weather beyond your influence. However, you do have control over your attitude and reactions to these situations. This understanding liberates us from the futile attempt to manage uncontrollable elements, directing our energy to what we can truly affect. Consider an athlete preparing for a competition. While they cannot control the outcome or the competitor's performance, they can control their preparation, mindset, and effort. This focus on controllables not only enhances performance but also reduces anxiety and stress. Similarly, in professional settings, acknowledging the dichotomy of control helps us manage tasks effectively. Instead of dwelling on decisions made by higher-ups, redirect efforts towards personal excellence in our roles. Moreover, personal relationships benefit from this principle too. Recognize that we cannot dictate others' thoughts or actions, but we can choose our responses, fostering healthier and more resilient connections. Embracing the Stoic dichotomy of control transforms how we navigate life, empowering us to channel our time and energy wisely. This practice cultivates a sense of agency, allowing us to face challenges with a calm and focused mind, ready to adapt and thrive. Applying the Stoic dichotomy of control in our daily lives offers a framework for focusing our energy where it truly counts. Start by identifying situations where you feel anxious or overwhelmed. This awareness is key. Ask yourself, what elements of this situation can I control? For example, if you're worried about an upcoming presentation, recognize that while you can't control the audience's reaction, you can prepare thoroughly and manage your delivery. Next, practice letting go of what lies beyond your control. One effective exercise is the visualization of releasing what's uncontrollable. Picture holding a balloon filled with your worries, then imagine letting it drift away, leaving you with a sense of relief and focus on what you can influence. Another practical strategy is to keep a control journal. Each day, note down instances where you felt stressed and dissect them into controllable and uncontrollable components. Over time, this practice ingrains the habit of distinguishing between the two, enhancing your decision-making. It also helps to set goals focused on controllables. Instead of setting an aim to achieve a specific outcome, focus on efforts and actions you can take daily. This approach nurtures a resilient mindset as you learn to measure success by your commitment and progress rather than external validation. In social situations, apply the dichotomy by recognizing that you cannot change others' opinions, but you can control how you respond. When faced with criticism, focus on constructive feedback and how you can use it for self-improvement. This perspective not only builds emotional resilience but also enriches our interactions. As you integrate these strategies, remember that the essence of the dichotomy of control lies in empowering you to make thoughtful choices. By honing this practice, you gradually navigate life with greater peace and effectiveness, grounded in the awareness of where your true power lies. Rational thinking emerges as a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, an essential tool for navigating life's complexities with clarity and composure. Imagine facing a turbulent sea. Rational thinking serves as the compass guiding us through the waves, keeping us on course. Stoics like Epictetus champion the notion that clear, logical reasoning is vital in understanding our emotions and making sound decisions. Our emotions, while natural, can sometimes cloud our judgment, leading us astray. Rational thought acts as a stabilizing force, enabling us to evaluate situations objectively and respond rather than react. Consider a heated argument. In the heat of the moment, emotions may push us to say things we later regret. However, by pausing to think rationally, we allow space for reflection, leading to more measured and constructive responses. This practice of internal dialogue enables us to separate emotions from facts, providing a clearer perspective on the situation. Stoicism teaches that by mastering our thoughts, we can also regulate our emotional responses. This doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather understanding and channeling them in ways that align with our values. When faced with adversity, rational thinking empowers us to identify solutions and opportunities for growth, transforming challenges into stepping stones. In daily life, cultivating rational thinking involves questioning our assumptions and seeking evidence to support our beliefs. Regular self-reflection and mindfulness practices can enhance this skill, encouraging us to approach each situation with curiosity and openness. By making rational thinking a habit, we unlock the power to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence, embodying the Stoic ideal of a life lived in harmony with reason and virtue. Emotional resilience, as championed by Stoic philosophy, is the ability to remain steady and composed even amidst life's most turbulent storms. Picture this resilience as a sturdy tree that bends with the wind yet stands firm, its roots anchored deep. Stoicism offers us a framework to cultivate this inner strength by focusing on our mindset and reactions. At the heart of this practice is the understanding that while we cannot control external events, we can govern our responses. The Stoics believed that emotions themselves are not to be feared or suppressed. Instead, they should be understood and channeled conscientiously. One strategy for building emotional resilience is practicing self-awareness. Begin by recognizing your emotional triggers and observing how they affect you physically and mentally. This awareness creates a space between stimulus and response, allowing you to choose a more measured reaction. Another valuable technique is to reframe your thoughts. When faced with a challenging situation, ask yourself, what is within my control and what positive action can I take? This shift from emotional reaction to deliberate action empowers you to emerge stronger from adversity. Additionally, cultivating gratitude serves as a powerful counterbalance to negative emotions. By regularly reflecting on what you are grateful for, you train your mind to focus on the positives, which enhances your overall emotional stability. Breathing techniques are also effective tools. Simple, deep breathing exercises can calm the nervous system and bring clarity during moments of stress. When you find yourself under pressure, pause and take several slow, deep breaths. This practice centers you and helps maintain composure. Finally, seeking wisdom through reflection is key. Engage in regular self-reflection, pondering past challenges and how Stoic principles guided you through them. This ongoing practice strengthens your ability to navigate future difficulties with grace. By integrating these strategies, you cultivate a resilient spirit capable of weathering life's challenges, embodying the Stoic ideal of maintaining calm amidst chaos. The role of community in Stoic thought is often overlooked, yet it holds a significant place in nurturing our inner stability and well-being. Imagine a tree in a vast forest, its roots intertwined with others, drawing strength from the collective. Similarly, we are social beings, thriving in connection with others. Epictetus and other Stoic thinkers emphasize that our relationships and communities significantly impact our resilience and tranquility. Building meaningful relationships provides us with a support system that sustains us through life's challenges. Engaging with a community offers a sense of belonging and shared purpose, which fortifies our mental and emotional well-being. Stoicism teaches us that while we maintain control over our inner responses, our interactions with others enrich our experiences and contribute to our growth. Practicing virtues like empathy, kindness, and fairness within our communities enhances the social fabric we are part of. By prioritizing these virtues in our relationships, we foster environments where mutual respect and understanding flourish. Consider the power of listening attentively to others' perspectives, acknowledging their feelings, and offering support when needed. These small acts create ripples of positivity that reinforce the bonds within our community. In turn, these positive interactions nurture our inner peace and reinforce our stability. Being part of a community also reminds us of the interconnectedness of life, teaching us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. This perspective encourages humility and gratitude, allowing us to appreciate the diverse contributions of those around us. As we embrace the role of community in Stoicism, we discover that true strength lies not in isolation, but in the collective wisdom and support of others. By engaging actively and meaningfully with those around us, we cultivate an inner stability that empowers us to face life's uncertainties with confidence and grace. Self-reflection stands as a pivotal principle in the Stoic repertoire, serving as a powerful tool for personal growth and self-improvement. Imagine holding a mirror not just to your face, but to your thoughts, actions, and emotions. This is the essence of self-reflection, a practice that invites us to pause and examine our inner world with honesty and clarity. Epictetus, along with other Stoic philosophers, believed that through regular self-reflection, we gain the insight necessary to understand our strengths and areas for improvement. This process involves carving out time to review our day, much like a friendly conversation with oneself. Ask yourself questions such as, what did I do well today? And what could I improve upon? This simple act of reflection can illuminate patterns and behaviors that might otherwise go unnoticed. By acknowledging our successes, we reinforce positive habits and build confidence. On the other hand, recognizing areas for growth creates opportunities for change and development. Consider self-reflection as the foundation upon which personal growth is built. It's an ongoing process that allows us to align more closely with our values and aspirations. This practice encourages a mindset of continuous learning and adaptation, empowering us to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and purpose. Embracing self-reflection can involve various methods, from journaling to meditative contemplation. Choose the approach that resonates with you and integrate it into your routine. Over time, this practice not only refines our character but also connects us more deeply with our authentic selves. As we engage in self-reflection, we lay the groundwork for a life guided by intentionality, resilience, and the pursuit of virtue. Through this journey inward, we cultivate a rich and fulfilling existence anchored in the principles of Stoic philosophy. Journaling for reflection is a time-honored practice that many Stoics have embraced as a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. It serves as a bridge between thought and understanding, allowing us to capture fleeting moments of insight and weave them into a coherent narrative of our lives. Imagine sitting down at the end of each day with a notebook where you can freely express your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. This daily ritual of reflection offers clarity, helping us to identify patterns in our behavior and reactions. Start with a simple approach by jotting down 2 key elements: what you felt proud of and what presented a challenge. By acknowledging the day's accomplishments, no matter how small, you cultivate a sense of gratitude and build on positive habits. Meanwhile, documenting challenges opens the door to exploring lessons learned and potential areas for growth. Over time, this thoughtful examination of your daily experiences cultivates self-awareness and personal development. Another powerful journaling technique is writing about your emotional responses. Ask yourself, what emotions did I experience today, and how did I respond to them? By doing so, you gain a deeper understanding of your emotional landscape, empowering you to navigate future situations with greater resilience and composure. Visualization is another helpful tool within journaling. Picture yourself in challenging scenarios and write about how your Stoic principles could guide your actions. This imaginative exercise not only reinforces your values but also prepares you for real-life applications. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to journal. The key is consistency and openness in your reflections. As you weave this practice into your routine, you create a sacred space for introspection, paving the way to a deeper connection with yourself and the Stoic path. Through journaling, we reinforce the principles of self-reflection, transforming them from abstract ideals into concrete daily habits that enrich our journey toward wisdom and virtue. Living consistently with nature is a fundamental tenet within Stoic philosophy, emphasizing harmony with the universe and our inherent nature as rational beings. But what does it mean to live in accordance with nature, and how can this ancient concept be applied to our modern lives? At its core, this principle encourages us to align our actions and values with the natural order and our true selves. Imagine a river flowing effortlessly along its course, adapting to its surroundings while maintaining its essence. Similarly, living according to nature involves understanding the interconnectedness of life and recognizing our role within it. In practical terms, this means embracing authenticity, making choices that reflect our true values rather than conforming to societal pressures. Instead of resisting life's natural ebb and flow, we learn to navigate it with acceptance and wisdom. Consider the significance of aligning with our inner nature. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice, which resonate deeply with human nature. By honing these virtues, we live in concert with both our inner truth and the greater world. In a modern context, this translates to finding balance in our busy lives, prioritizing what truly matters, and nurturing connections with others and the environment. It means recognizing the impact of our actions on the world and making conscientious choices that contribute positively to the whole. Living consistently with nature also involves accepting impermanence and change as intrinsic aspects of life. By embracing them, we find resilience and peace, allowing us to adapt gracefully to the uncertainties of modern existence. As we integrate this principle into our lives, we foster a sense of harmony within ourselves and the world around us, embodying the Stoic ideal of living with intention and purpose. This alignment not only enriches our personal journey, but also reinforces our connection to the broader tapestry of life, guiding us toward a path of fulfillment and wisdom. The art of detachment in Stoicism is a profound practice that helps us achieve a state of inner freedom and emotional tranquility. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with worries, fears, and attachments. Each item within the backpack represents an emotional burden that weighs you down. Detachment is the process of gradually unpacking this load, shedding the weight of unnecessary emotional bonds. Stoic philosophy teaches us that by practicing detachment, we learn to observe our emotions without being ruled by them. This doesn't mean becoming indifferent or uncaring, but rather cultivating a mindset where we acknowledge our emotions without allowing them to dictate our actions or state of mind. Picture yourself as a calm observer watching clouds drift across the sky. Just as you wouldn't try to hold onto a fleeting cloud, detachment encourages us to let emotions pass without clinging to them. By doing so, we prevent emotional upheaval from disrupting our inner peace. This practice empowers us to engage with life more authentically, responding to situations with clarity rather than reacting impulsively. Detachment also involves recognizing the impermanence of external circumstances and material possessions. By understanding that change is constant, we free ourselves from the anxiety of loss or the need to control outcomes. Consider it like tending to a garden. You nurture and care for it, but understand that the seasons will bring both growth and decay. By embracing this perspective, we develop resilience and acceptance. Practical steps to cultivate detachment include meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection. These practices anchor us in the present moment, allowing us to experience emotions fully but without attachment. Through the art of detachment, we discover a profound sense of liberation, unburdening our hearts and minds, and paving the way for a life of true serenity and strength. Viewing setbacks as opportunities is a transformative Stoic principle that reshapes how we approach life's challenges. Imagine encountering an unexpected obstacle on your path. Instead of seeing it as a roadblock, what if you viewed it as a stepping stone? This mindset shift is at the heart of Stoic resilience. Stoicism teaches us that every setback carries within it the seed of growth and learning. By reframing challenges as opportunities, we empower ourselves to extract valuable lessons and insights from every experience. Consider a time when a setback felt insurmountable. Perhaps it was a career setback, a personal loss, or a failed project. At first glance, these events might seem purely negative. However, when viewed through the Stoic lens, they become moments ripe with potential for self-improvement and innovation. Take the example of Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each setback he faced in the process of inventing the light bulb was a step towards eventual success. This perspective not only fueled his perseverance, but also highlighted the creative possibilities born from adversity. Similarly, in our own lives, setbacks invite us to reflect and adapt. They encourage us to question our approach, refine our skills, and deepen our understanding. This practice aligns with the Stoic ideal of resilience, where we learn to thrive amid adversity. Start by asking yourself, what can I learn from this situation? And how can this challenge shape my growth? By doing so, we uncover hidden strengths and opportunities previously unseen. Embracing setbacks as opportunities transforms our mindset, allowing us to navigate life's ups and downs with courage and confidence. As we integrate this principle, we build a resilient spirit that not only withstands challenges but emerges stronger and wiser from them. This approach not only nurtures personal growth but also reinforces the enduring Stoic belief that we have the power to shape our destiny through our perceptions and choices. Turning challenges into stepping stones is a profound practice in Stoicism, one that transforms obstacles into gateways for personal growth. Imagine facing an obstacle that seems insurmountable. Instead of being overwhelmed, visualize it as a stepping stone, guiding you toward a higher level of understanding and resilience. The story of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, exemplifies this concept. Amidst political turmoil and personal hardships, Marcus Aurelius viewed each difficulty as a chance to practice his Stoic virtues, such as wisdom and courage. By integrating Stoic principles, he transformed adversity into a testament of strength and leadership. Similarly, let's consider the practice of the premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of adversity. This Stoic exercise involves envisioning potential challenges before they occur, allowing us to prepare our responses and cultivate a mindset ready to adapt. By anticipating obstacles, we can approach them with composure, turning potential setbacks into learning milestones. Another method is to practice gratitude during difficult times. By focusing on what remains positive and within our control, we reinforce our ability to cope and find meaning in adversity. This practice shifts our perspective, highlighting the silver linings that often accompany challenges. In our daily lives, we can embrace challenges as opportunities by seeking out small tests of resilience. Start by setting goals that push your boundaries, whether it's learning a new skill or facing a fear. Each small victory builds confidence, demonstrating your capacity to transform obstacles into achievements. Additionally, journaling about setbacks and reflecting on the lessons they offer provides clarity and insight. This process helps identify patterns and growth opportunities, reinforcing the belief that every challenge is a valuable stepping stone. By integrating these methods into our lives, we embody the Stoic ideal of viewing adversity as a catalyst for growth. As we face challenges with this mindset, we not only overcome them but also emerge wiser and more resilient, epitomizing the strength and insight of Stoicism. In summary, the Stoic principles we've explored offer more than just philosophical insight. They provide a roadmap for living with unwavering peace and strength in an unpredictable world. From mastering the art of control to embracing reality as it unfolds, each principle empowers us to approach life with calm and clarity. The practice of cultivating inner virtue and recognizing the impermanence of life guides us toward embracing serenity and mindfulness. By engaging in voluntary discomfort and applying the dichotomy of control, we strengthen our resilience, enabling us to adapt to life's challenges with grace. Rational thinking and emotional resilience empower us to navigate complex emotions and maintain composure. Recognizing the role of community and embracing self-reflection further enrich our journey, connecting us deeply with ourselves and others. As we embody these teachings, we align with nature's flow and master the art of detachment, viewing setbacks as stepping stones to growth. By applying these Stoic principles, we cultivate a life grounded in tranquility and resilience, better equipped to face adversity with a calm heart and a steady mind. We invite you to share your experiences and thoughts on the transformative power of Stoicism in the comments. Let us continue this journey together, learning and growing as a community. If you found this exploration enlightening, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more insights on living a Stoic life. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and join us in embracing the wisdom of Stoicism as a guiding force for personal strength and inner peace.